You can be deeply loved and still feel completely alone. You can sleep beside someone every night and still feel unseen. Or you can have a beautiful family, meaningful work and friends, a home you love, and suddenly, without warning, feel an enormous emptiness inside you. And that is the hardest part. You might not even know what is missing. Welcome to Mundi. I am Genevieve. This is a place where we look at the quiet questions of being human through philosophy, literature, and simply through the experience of living a life. Today, I want to talk about something. I think many people experience it, but very few people know how to describe it. Emptiness. Not the emptiness of having nothing, but the emptiness of having a full life and still feeling that something inside you is missing. A particular kind of loneliness that happened inside relationship. You can be married, love your partner, build a life together. At the same time, a part of you still feels completely unseen. You may be loved for what you do, the role you play, loved as a wife, a mother, a partner, a friend. What about the person underneath all this? The thoughts you don't say, the things you long for, questions you carry inside you, the part of yourself that maybe even you have stopped paying attention to. There is something profoundly lonely about being physically close to someone, but emotionally unreachable. That is another kind of emptiness. The one that arrives when you least expect it. And that happened to me recently. Nothing on the surface seems wrong. I wasn't in the middle of some personal crisis. My life is full. I am living, creating, working, rebuilding, all the things that make up this new life. And suddenly, I felt empty. Not sad, not loneliness. It was just empty. I couldn't even explain it. That surprised me. When something wrong in our lives, we usually know where to point to. Maybe a broken relationship, a loss, and disappointment. Maybe problem at work. Something we can actually name. But what you do when you can't name it? What you do when your life is actually fulfilling? Yes, every now and then, this strange emptiness come over you. So my first instinct was to get rid of it, to distract ourselves, to reach for phones, to make plans, find something else to do. And we convince ourselves to be grateful. We might look for another answer, another relationship, another project, or another spiritual teaching. Something, whatever, that will make the feeling go away. But there is time. There are moments when the emptiness shouldn't be filled so quickly. Simone Weil, he wrote, "Above all, our thoughts should be empty, waiting, not seeking anything, but ready to receive in it naked truth. The object that is to penetrate it." Wow. To be empty and wait, not immediately seeking, no fixing, not deciding what the feeling means, just to allow yourself to experience it. Wow, again. Maybe this emptiness carries some message, some information. Maybe it tells us something we have been too busy to hear. Maybe there is actually something's missing in our life. Or some relationship has never been looked at. Maybe we have been giving so much of ourselves to everyone else that we have lost contact with who we are. Maybe that is a part of us that wants to be seen, while we have simply outgrown something that once gave us meaning. That is where I think getting older changed the conversation. We become very good at functioning. A good wife, mother, a good daughter, excellent professionals, good friends. We learn how to hold everything together. Eventually, there comes a moment when the woman underneath all those roles begins to ask, what about me? Not in a selfish way, but in a truthful way. Who am I when I am not performing for someone else? What do I actually feel? What I actually want? What have I stopped saying? The emptiness. The emptiness comes because something inside us has been waiting, wanting to be acknowledged. So when the feeling comes, don't be afraid. Try not to feel it immediately. Don't tell yourself that you have no right to feel empty because life is good. Don't shame yourself for feeling something you cannot explain. Please sit with it. Let it move through you. Don't have to understand immediately. You don't have to give it a name. Just listen. Maybe the next day, you wake up and the feelings has passed. The day feels lighter, and you look at life differently. Or you suddenly understand something you couldn't see before. Maybe you understand what conversation needs to happen. Or you know what boundary needs to be drawn. Or you realize what parts of yourself you have neglected. Or you simply understand that you have been longing to be seen, not by someone else, but by yourself. So when the emptiness comes, don't run from it. Let it come. Let it pass through you. Listen to what it might be trying to tell you. Sometimes emptiness is not there to destroy the beauty of life. Sometimes it comes to show you where the beauty has not yet reached. That's why Simone Weil's words stay with me. Above all, our thoughts should be empty, waiting, not seeking anything. Maybe we don't always have to seek or search. Sometimes we just need to be quiet enough to receive what the emptiness come to reveal. I'm Genevieve. This is Mundi, and I see you next time.